What's up, guys? Final morning in Berlin today. It's Thursday, we're heading home, but before I do, I thought I'd go for one more run just to have a little bit of an explore around this city. So you lot are coming with me.
It's a very kind of grey city, this one. It feels quite dreary and kind of drab on the face of it, but underneath, it's actually a really cool place. I really like it. It's got some cool bars and restaurants. It's got a really kind of that strong underground nightlife going on here. A big hipster movement, if you're into that kind of thing. Loads of cool art. I like the kind of graffiti side of things, but there's lots of concrete, so from the outside it's easy to kind of misinterpret this place, I think. You've really got to spend a bit of time here and properly check it out. Of course, Berlin also has a rich and harrowing history behind it, and some incredible architecture that survived those awful times to go along with it. Sheer scale and importance of the Brandenburg Gate makes it impressive, but I have to get back because I've got to pack up the room, check out, have some breakfast and get to the airport. I'm glad I made the time to come and see it though. Right, so just up here is Checkpoint Charlie, and I came along here yesterday. I've got to be honest, I was totally disappointed with what's happened to it. It's just nothing but a cheap tourist attraction surrounded by fast food joints and kind of fake staged officers that you can have your picture taken with. Such a shame. So that is it, just there, that little shed in the middle of the road with stage photo opportunities either side of it is kind of what's left of what should be a really significant sort of monument in this city. So much kind of so much history around it, you know, not good history, and yet it's turned into something really quite cheap and nasty. All around the city they've got pieces of the Berlin Wall that have been chopped up and positioned as landmarks. That's actually quite cool.
Right, got absolutely zero time left to pack up the room, have a shower, have breakfast and get on the way to the airport. Alright, you don't need to stay here for this bit. Right, shower done, breakfast done. I'll give you a very quick tour of the hotel room because we used to do that, didn't we? But we've not done it for a while. So very quickly then, bathroom. It's not a bad hotel, this one. Look at this, look, nice big lounge area. So we've got a kind of suite almost, kitchen. Look at that. There is a balcony, which you saw yesterday out there. Sofa area, that is the view. Not the most spectacular views, I guess. slightly weird place. This is like almost like a kind of big block of just lots of hotels in one area, but nothing else. But anyway, it's only a short walk into the busy bit of Kreuzberg, which is a great part of Berlin. If you ever come, Kreuzberg, place to go. And there's a bedroom with another balcony on the edge there. So nice, huh? But now I have to pack everything up because it is like a bomb has gone off in there. It's just stuff all over the place. I've got to throw everything back into the bags and suitcases because we've got to check out in about 10 minutes time. Right, bear with me. Come on. So made it back to the UK, a bit of a bumpy old flight, it was windy and it's a bit grey and rubbish back here in London. Raining, a bit cold, very grey and cloudy. Not how I left Berlin this morning. But there we go, I'm excited to be back and I'm on my way now in a taxi home but via school to pick up the kids, which would be great because I've missed them over the last 4 days. And that's the thing about this whole travelling business, it's great and don't get me wrong, I love travelling. I just kind of wish I could take, you know, the wife and kids and dogs obviously with me, which you just can't do. It's not practical. You know, it seems weird to say that I enjoy going to these places, and I mean, I so enjoy it, and I so look forward to these kind of trips. But it always feels like a bit of a conflict in me saying that, knowing that to do that I've got to go away and leave the family, and I think that applies to most people in Formula One and in any business, I guess. But in Formula One, where we travel so much, if you're a family man or woman, if you've got kids, if you've got family, there's always this kind of pull to stay at home and then another pull to go off to the next event, to the next venue to get on with your job. So it's the thing that you have to deal with, you have to get used to it, and my family obviously at the other end have to get used to it, as all families do. You just got to find a way to cope. And I always think that when you do get back, you've just got to kind of make the most of the time that you've got at home. And that's what I always said to my kids. My older kids, of course, went through me being away all the time when I was with the team, with McLaren, going to every single race. And then when you come back from every race, we were pretty much straight into the factory to carry on and get ready for the next event. So, you know, I was away a lot when they were young, and I felt horribly guilty about all of that. But on the flip side, I really enjoyed my job. So I always used to tell them that, you know, we'd make the most of the moments that we had back at home. And so when I used to get a day off, maybe during the week, because I was away at all the weekends, we would maximise that. We'd make sure we do loads of stuff. My time would be 100% focused on them, and that's what you got to try and do. So I try and do that to split it between the kids and Claire, my wife, you know, when I am back. So travelling a bit less these days, but still a reasonable amount. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the little trip with me this time. It was a lot of fun going to Monaco and then Berlin, of course. A little look around Berlin this morning. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will, well, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, please, that'd be great. Tell your mates about what we're up to on here if they don't know already, to share the process around, get as many of you new people involved in this little community as we can, and we'll try and build into something epic. Right, cheers guys, I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ra.